All right, it's the light now. Looking for that day, the return of Jesus. And I got some really good information here. Right now, what I want to talk about is the Revelation 12 sign last year. It's not over. The story is still being written and viewed in the heaven. And guess where Jupiter went? Jupiter went to Libra, constellation Libra, the scales right here, weight scales. You can basically reference this to judgment, and that's where it's been, and getting ready to come out and go right next to Venus. Now, a couple things that are going on with this right now in the world is what's really ironic. It's almost like Jupiter went into a court, justice court, and now it's like being finished. So a couple things that we're going to see. One, the possible rapture. Two, judgment. That would mean judgment on the world. Or the other thing would be, if you follow that QAnon, the stuff with Donald Trump and Q, you notice now the pendulum is swinging in his favor, as we can see right now. But there's a possibility of justice being handed down to the ones that really need it, the deep state, like Hillary and Obama, and all that fake probe that went on, and all the media. That's what we kind of hope. We do hope for the blessed hope. But there's a video out there. Now, first let's touch on the new October 10th and 11th, the real Feast of Trumpets. Scotty Clark put out a video. Most of us were already aware about a couple of months ago on this by a guy named, he's always doing Rapture stuff, GEVTE. He put out, I've noticed he's changed now. He's changed his wording. It's a true Yom Kippur, October 20th. But he had the actual, it's probably still there, the actual Feast of Trumpets, October 10th. I had looked at it. It had to be like 2 months ago that I looked at it. But I just didn't want to get to that point again where we would go by the one in September and then everybody would be pushing back to October. Because we went through this last year. They went so far as to push everything back into November. It just didn't stop. But this is different. This is different. And there's amazing discovery out there that's actually pointing to October 17th, 2018 as the hidden day. And I'm going to link a video to the end of this. If you're a person that's looking for that day, if you're a person that's very interested in looking into the rapture of a possible date, you're going to want to watch. He's got 3 videos. So the first video is basically a prefix. It's basically telling you what video number 2 is. Video number 2, it gets into the meat and potatoes that I guarantee you will drop your jaw will drop. And basically he does touch on this a little bit, and then we're going to touch on a little bit more stuff. I'll play I got a little clip for you to watch, but I'll probably play that at the end. So you're going to want to stay tuned and watch that. It's just a minute. It's pretty cool. But what we got going on, this is still being written in the heavens. You know what we got coming right now? We got a meteor shower coming in, I think it's October 9th, called the Dracoid, or Draco, I can't pronounce it, meteor shower. And what's very interesting about this meteor shower, I think they say it happens every year. It's caused by a comet called Comet 21P. I don't know if that rings a bell with anybody, but it should. what happened during a couple of these big major meteor shower storms, one was 1933. Now, guess what happened right after that? 10 months, I think, after that meteor shower happened, Hitler came to power. Then it happened again in 1946. What happened then? The UN came to power. Now, these are two groups that hate the Jews. Now, ironically, it's getting ready to happen again, October 9th, the third time, out of DRACO, the dragon. Let me read you something that's after the Revelation 12 sign, which we had happen last year. Let's go to Revelation 12, verse 3. And there appeared another wonder in heaven, and behold, a great red dragon having 7 heads and 10 horns, and 7 crowns upon his head. And his tail drew the third part of the stars of heaven, and did cast them to earth. And the dragon stood before the woman, which was ready to be delivered, for to devour her child as soon as it was born. And then we know what happens after that. Okay. The body, the head, is taken up to the third heaven, the rapture. So this could be it. This is, I don't see how we can continue to go on in years and have all this go by us. There's too many things pointing out. And when you watch this guy's video, when you're on video number 2, you're going to be floored by so much evidence. So you're going to want to take your time and watch the video. So I'm in there, got a little minute clip for you guys, and then the card will pop up to go to his video number 1, or you can bypass that one and go right to video 2. But video 1 will give you a synopsis, a picture of what to expect. So if you're a person that likes the rapture, you're looking for the Lord's return, I highly suggest watch it for very good information. Take care.